3 स्पेसिफीक क्वेश्चन म्हाका टायम दिया व्हेरी क्लियर.
पहिले
स्पेसिफीक क्वेश्चन म्हाका आन्सर दिला एनेक्स्चर ए आणि एनेक्स्चर बी. नाव द क्वेश्चन हियर इज अबाउट सेक्रेटरीज, पंचायत सेक्रेटरीज वर्सीस ग्रामसेवक. म्हाका तेंगेलो स्कोप ऑफ वर्क दिला, ड्युटीज ऑफ विलेज पंचायत सेक्रेटरी इन एनेक्स्चर बी आणि ड्युटीज ऑफ ग्रामसेवक. ड्युटीज ऑफ सेक्रेटरी जायते पॉइंट दिलो आहे, ग्रामसेवका दिलो हा. ग्रामसेवक विल परफॉर्म द ड्युटीज and functions entrusted to him from time to time by the block. That is the BDO. इतले तेगे काम कित सांगत ते करपाचें. रेस्ट सेक्रेटरीजागे भरपूर काम आहे. And in annexure 1 we have got the criteria talking about the essentials. म्हणजे education qualification कितें आहा तें दिलो. Now जेन्ना सेक्रेटरीगे वर्क स्कोप काम करपाचो इतलो ऑलमोस्ट 10-12 पॉइंट आहे ही स्कोप ऑफ वर्क, ग्रामसेवकाक कांयच काम ना, डू एज डायरेक्टेड की सांगत तें करपाचें. क्वॉलिफिकेशन चोवपाक गेलें जाल्यार सेक्रेटरीगे क्वॉलिफिकेशन चड आहा, ग्रामसेवकागे क्वॉलिफिकेशन कमी आहा. नाव वेन इट कम्स टू सॅलरीज स्पीकर सर, डोंट यू थिंक द सॅलरीज शूड बी डिफरंट? ग्रामसेवक आनी तुगे सेक्रेटरी दोगांय गेल्यो सॅलरी सेम आहा. आनी वयल्यान चोवपाक गेलें जाल्यार लेवल 3 एज पर द 7th पे कमिशन. स्पेसिफीक डिमांड, स्पेसिफीक क्वेश्चन. आतां ही जी स्केल आहा जी श्री प्रताप सिंग राणेगे गव्हर्मेंट आल्लो तेन्ना बाब सुभाष शिरोडकर आल्लो, तेणा ही हॅड केप्ट दी स्केल एट दॅट टायम. माय डिमांड इज ते मागताय दॅट देआर स्केल, सेक्रेटरी गेली स्केल शूड बी गोईंग अप टू लेवल 6 पे स्केल एज पर द 7th पे, सेम एज द हेड क्लर्क. आय थिंक इट्स अ वॅलीड डिमांड. आनी हांवें काली उलयल्लो जोरी तोरी सेक्रेटरी चोताय वीच एवरीबडी इज टॉकिंग इन द फ्लोर ऑफ द हावस. आणि ते जो तर मिटिगेट करता जाल्यार वी हॅव टू टेक सम स्टेप्स. तुम पगार तेंका अंडर पे कोताय, तेंगे जॉब स्कोप सुबेज आहा आनी तूं म्हूण सॅलरी डील म्हणटा ते चोरूं पावताय. वन ऑफ द स्टेप्स टू मिटिगेट करप्शन इज टू गिव देम द करेक्ट सॅलरी. एंड आय थिंक माय फर्स्ट स्पेसिफीक रिक्वेस्ट इज टू इनक्रीज देयर सॅलरी टू लेवल 6 पे स्केल ऑफ द 7th पे.
Speaker sir, first thing is Honorable Member Venzy Viegas Ulaile about qualification at entry level prior to year 2003. If you look at that qualification, it is matriculation or equivalent. So ek time whether it was a secretary, whether it was a gram sevak, qualification was the same. It's only at entry level subsequently that for village panchayat secretary it became degree of a recognized university or equivalent with other thing like diploma in computer of 6 months, which is very much necessary nowadays, knowledge of Konkani, desirable knowledge of Marathi. You come to Gram Sevak, it is intermediate or higher secondary school certificate, successful completion of training of Gram Sevak and all this same thing, knowledge of Konkani, knowledge of Marathi. आता एकूच तुमकां सांगपाक सोदता, हे तरी एट वन पॉयंट ऑफ टायम सेक्रेटरी जे पंचायती घेताले इट यूज टू बी अ मॅट्रिक्युलेट ओनली. सबसिक्वेंटली जेन्ना RR चेंज केले, एज यू से तेंचेर खरें खूब रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पडटा. RR चेंज करतना तेंचे ग्रॅज्युएशन केलें बिकॉज दॅट इज द टायप ऑफ वर्क दे हँडल. इनफॅक्ट आय वूड हॅव बीन हॅपी इफ RRs कुड हॅव बीन चेंज दॅट इवन नॉलेज ऑफ लॉ, एक लॉयरूय असल्यार बऱ्या पडपाचें. दॅट इज द टायप ऑफ वर्क दे हँडल. दॅट मे बी हॅपन इन द फ्युचर. टुडे इन द IT वर्ल्ड you need an engineer or a data entry operator who knows how to handle computers. Now when I spoke the other day of giving, means in 6 months time I am putting everything on the digital platform, as many as 20 services, आमी ती file separately move करता. Now as far as secretary is concerned, I fully agree with you. They level 3 aha, level 3 कोण एक LDC. Panchayat secretaries are not LDCs, which I am again and again, I myself have mentioned in this house. I have, listen. I have moved a file long time ago to put them at level, in fact I had said level 7 at that time, but they said it will be too much, let it be at level 5. Now he is saying it should be at least at level 6, level of a head clerk, which is very much necessary. Secretaries have to be upgraded to that level. It is a very just demand. For the type of work they handle, it should be salary commensurate with type of work they handle. Then you can haul them up. You cannot blame them. एक LDC salary घेऊन किते प्रसंग येऊन दी विलेजीन किते जाऊन दी. He, as I say sometime, he is like the chief secretary of the पंचायत. तो सगळ्या क्लार्कांक सांबाळटा, सगळे सरपंच पंचान तांकां गायड करता. एक LDC गायड कसो करपाक शकता हो LDC लेवल. म्हणून हांव हे सभागृहान हांवूय मागता मान्य मुख्यमंत्री सीज्ड ऑफ द मॅटर. ही विल व्हेरी सून करेक्ट दिस थिंग. आतां थिंगा एक प्रॉब्लेम आयिल्लो. थोड्यांची मागणी आसली तांकां करतना ग्रामसेवकाचे करचे म्हणून ती फायल उरलेली. आनी बाकीचेय मागता CM. बट what I want to say here, as far as panchayat secretaries are concerned, they have to be viewed separately. You cannot equate them with Gram Sevak and other category of, I agree in this August South. What he says is justified. तितले हांव ताका सांगपाक सोदता.
Request, sir, if we can get this done, since Minister has agreed. So, we consider in this House that this is approved and the assurance is given that this has to be done. My second now specific, very specific question. Now, in your answer to me, in my second question, in your answer, you have spoken about the qualification of the secretaries and Gram Sevak. And you have said in the essentials, in your answer you say that there is no relaxation in respect to qualification recruitment rules of village panchayat secretary of Gram Sevak. Or to get answer, you say that there is no relaxation. Sargya, now in your annexure A, तुवें जे म्हाका एसेन्शियल्स दिले ते ग्राम सेवकाचे एसेन्शियल्स तूं वच नंबर 2 थिंग बरयलो आहा तुमी की सक्सेसफुल कंप्लीशन ऑफ ट्रेनिंग एज ग्राम सेवक ग्राम सेविकाज in any of the recognized centers under the central government, state government. Qualification number 2 may be relaxed by the government. Borittuinga. Ansaran dittu, there is no relaxation in respect to the qualification. Ing borittu, it could be relaxed. Now, don bashi answer tuyen dilai, to get department an dilai. Ata, eje clarity zai. Eje kit clarity zai. You are saying that relaxation cannot be given. One place you are saying relaxation can be given. To guess सध्या जे total gram sevak आहे, how many have completed this specific training, which in the answer you have said no relaxation, in the annex you are saying there is relaxation. Total to get gram sevakank हे जे training आहे essentials an कितले जाणांक गेलो हा, and can the gram sevak be promoted to an extension officer? Can तू मुठा एकलो matriculate, एकलो मुठा degree holder, 2 qualification आहे आणि दोघांनी काम करून तू मुठा एगे स्कोप इतू एक्सपिरियन्स आहा 10 वर्स तक एक्सपिरियन्स आहा एक काय ना एक मॅट्रिक्युलेट अँड बोथ ऑफ देम कॅन बी एलिव्हेटेड टू एन एक्सटेन्शन ऑफिसर. सो वेर देर इज हुई काय कित काय चुकला विथ दिस अंडरस्टँडिंग सॉजमॉल मुटरी वी हॅव टू करेक्ट इट. द होल रिक्वेस्ट
प्रश्न विचार.
सो क्वेश्चन इज व्हेरी सिंपल. क्वेश्चन इज टाइम आहा. क्वेश्चन इज दॅट कॅन द ग्राम सेवक be promoted to an extension officer in par with the secretary, and how many gram sevak of yours have this essential training in the law as of today? To get kitu jan gram sevak training kelo?
Speaker sir, म्हाका दिसता मान्य आमदार आपुणूच कन्फ्यूज जाता. On the very first page, to his very question, C, both the post of gram sevak and village panchayat secretary forms a common feeder cadre post for promotion to the next higher post, that is extension officer, for which a common seniority list is drawn of village panchayat secretaries and gram sevak. And jenna a common seniority list jata, that means he is eligible, number 1. Number 2, I am on my feet. The other thing you are saying, tenkan training dille, training in, I think for the last maybe more than 10 12 years or 15 years, some of them have worked in the panchayat secretary. जो ग्राम सेवक पंचायत in post केल्लो आसा, secretaryचे काम केल्लें आसा, ताका आनी कितें training दितले? So practical experience is something much more than what training you can give by giving certain, by listening to a resource person, so-called resource person and some other people.
So that means you have to change your essentials.
Now, तुका तुझो प्रश्न सारको घालपाक कळना, तुझो प्रश्न हांव आतां म्हाकाच घालता. तुझो प्रश्न कितें? वेन तुका मातशें एक कडेन हरजता दुसरे कडेन होरपिवपा पडटा, एकदां जाता तें, बिकॉज यू आर अ न्यू मेंबर, यू आर कम फर्स्ट टर्म. You basically want to say, you tell me if you don't want to say that you don't want gram sevaks to be posted you have to post only Panchayat Secretary in Panchayat. Is that your thing? I am asking you the question now.
That is the same demand, but you have to change your criteria. ते करतो जाल्यार तुज्यान बिस्त करूं जायना. हे इतू वर्स चलता. हे इतू वर्स चलता ते सारके न्हू जे तुवें आन्सर 3 दिलां. That they are common feeder cadre post. How can they be this? When dogs are separate qualification aha, across degree holder ah, how can they be common? हे कोणे ते तेंपा केलोले. जेन्ना तुम न्यू एसेन्शियल्स क्रायटेरिया केली तेन्ना हे चेंज जावं ना. हे गरज आहा तुवें करपाचें. माय स्पेसिफीक डिमांड इज, आर यू गोइंग टू चेंज दीस एंड मेक शुअर that they are no longer common cadre, that they cannot be promoted to an extension officer? And second is, म्हाका आन्सर तुवें दिल ना, तुवें बरयलो हा, that recognized center under the central government. So that should be the criteria as per the essential. तुक जरी तरी दिसता की पंचायती एक्सपिरियन्स घेऊन हे essentials fulfill जाता, then change this in the essentials. You have to make changes in your department if you want to make sure you want to comply. But ye changes cannot be in par. दोगांयकूय करूं जायना. ये agree जाव आनी म्हाका changes करा आनी दिवपा assurance दी. And then I'm giving my last request.
Speaker sir, as far as this issue is concerned, I can only assure the honorable member, I will have it very carefully examined and see what is in the best interest of the department, in the best smooth functioning of panchayat जे बऱ्या कितें पडटा तें डिसिजन हांव घेतलो. तुकाय कॉन्फिडन्सान हांव घेतलो आनी तुका सांगूनच हांव करतलो. इतलें हांव तुका सांगपाक शकता. It is not a question of standing on prestige on this issue, Speaker sir. What is in the best interest of the department has to be done. Sometimes there are administrative exigencies म्हणटा तांकां पोस्ट करपा पडटा. सेक्रेटरी ना, थोडे सेक्रेटरी आमी बिडिओन तो म्हणटलो तुजे कडेन इनफ सेक्रेटरी आहा, बिडिओन पोस्ट केला. थोडे बिडिओन आमी कित्याक पोस्ट करता? खूब मस्ती तेंची चलता. जे तोच मान्य आमदार आनी बाकीचे कंप्लेन करता तांकां थोडे कुलिंग पिरियड म्हूण तांकां बसोवचें पडटा. आनी तांकां तरी सगळ्या पंचायती हांवें एकदांच पोस्ट केले, म्हाजे कडेन सेक्रेटरी आसपाना. सो आय एम गोईंग टू ऑल्सो स्टार्ट रिक्रुटींग few new secretaries to Goa State Selection Commission, and then this shortfall what is there will be met. नाल्यार सगळे पोस्ट केल्या कोण एकटोय आसपाना, BDO ऑफिसानूय बसपा.
श्री दिगंबर कामत.
My last supplementary ना मुगे 3 आहे. मुगे मेन क्वेश्चन.
3 क्वेश्चन आले, 3 क्वेश्चन
ना,
झाले.
3 झाले नाही.
श्री दिगंबर कामत, तुम्ही प्रश्न विचारा.
ना, स्पीकर सर, मुगे
दिगंबर कामत तुमचे प्रश्न विचारा.
टोटल ग्राम सेवक जो आहे 22 ग्राम सेवक्स you have shown that are being put at the BDO blocks. आणि टोटल सेक्रेटरीज जे आहे ते 29
पंचायत सेक्रेटरी.
सो नाउ
वेंजी
स्पेसिफिक
वेंजी वेगस बसून घ्या. तुझे प्रश्न
you are in
प्रश्न झाले.
violation with section
श्री
113.
वेंजी वेगस.
I charge you are in violation with section 113 of the Panchayat Raj Act,
question
which
Sri
says
Alex Lawrence.
to provide every panchayat
question
shall have a
number 2.
whole
Speaker
time
sir,
secretary.
पंचायत
You are in
सेक्रेटरी.
violation. The minister himself is in
वेंजी वेगस
violation with
बसून घ्या.
section
झाला
113.
प्रश्न उत्तरा.
स्पीकर सर,
एक प्रश्न कितलो वेळ चलोवचो ताका एक लिमिट आसा. बसून घ्यात. श्री
sir.
Alex Lawrence. श्री Alex
There is
Lawrence.
no violation at all.
Sir,
There is no
I may be
violation.
permitted to ask question number 2A.
There is no violation at all.
Yes.
What you are saying is not correct.
Wait.
You read the answer properly.
Yes.
You have not even read the answer properly.